Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 65.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. We've set it down from 37.
Come on.
First down, play action. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Looking at his back to start this one. So back to the huddle now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Trap 60, go! Liking 18. Ready?
Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Bronco 80.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He's on the move past the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
At the 3-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play who typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Offensive line fast.
Timberwolf. Panther 11. Hurt.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Leave us now for the extra point. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Moore with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He shovels this one forward. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
There we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal.
Dropping back to throw. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They go play action on first down. Look at this fullback now. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paying for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Flowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's got Jones for the completion. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Koo on now for the extra point. And he does not tie this game. His extra point's off. They remain down by one. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready. 18. Liking 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about a big hitter. 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Good.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Nice.
Design wrong. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
The line of scrimmage.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This one's caught. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
Third and less than a yard.
Sixty Bison. 60 Bison. Let go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues from they're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Nevis with a point after. And the Panthers below their lead to 8.
14. Falcons 6.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Trying the right side. He cuts outside. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. To throw here on first down. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Cowboys. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Ready. Break. Let's go now. Ready.
They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, another shotgun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Moving the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. It was picked off by Traquez Bridges. And the Panthers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. Craft all 80. Warriors 70. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They're throwing it. It's his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Completed out to the left for that quick throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cowboy 8, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 tight, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He finds space into the red zone. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. should know this by now, Rob. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He'll start from the 39. Crosses the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Good. Justin Everett. 68-18. Pioneer. Cut 19. Cut 19.
No throw to start the drive. Has him on a quick hitter. It's inside the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Levis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Moore with a return. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. John loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Ooh, he missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
Kate, as quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or 2 short of midfield.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they like as he gets a good bit in that first down.
19 Back to 60, back to 60.
First and 10 at the
60
23-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Rig alert, rig alert. Seven Pirates. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler.
Looking to throw here. It is caught left side. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Second down, they're going to the option. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
At the 15-yard line. That's a gain.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Ready up.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Weavis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 6.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Moore with a return. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cougar 19.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Again to throw on second. He's got a man left. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Maybe quickly trying to get set again.
It's 3rd and 7.
Tiger. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Aired out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Check out.
He finds it right side. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers keep running away with this. Weavis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. here now as they send it away. Moore with a return. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them.
Gonna get to him, and what a shot! The football's out, and the Falcons get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Back to throw now. Rolling out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the... That's complete inside the 35. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to hit the explosive chunk. You've got to hit the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Third down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jones moves incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that will take away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut into the lead by another point. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. The Gents with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60, 70, 19 Lions. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cooper 19.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
60 Eagles, 60
First
Eagles.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run here on first down. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down looking for options. Escapes the pocket. Final one. Touchdown Carolina. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. It's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. The The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got room to roll. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive where you get your job done.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Hold it ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18, rock. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
79 Broncos. Like the Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. It's hurdled over it. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Panthers keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL.
Probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. cause a sign ain't in the streets.